Well, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am Nick, here with Ryan and Ty.
What's up?
Continuing our metal marathon with Meshuggah.
Ooh, I like that. Meshuggah.
I'm guessing you guys have never heard of it.
No, we have not.
Yeah, I like my tea with coffee and a little sugar. Little Meshuggah. Okay. Meshuggah is a Swedish extreme metal band formed in Umeå. Hope I pronounced that somewhat close. In 1987, they were described as being the first JIT band completely by accident. As far as the origin of the band name, Meshuggah is a Yiddish word for crazy. They rose to fame as a significant act in extreme underground music, became an influence for modern metal bands, and gained a cult following. And just something that I wanted to include here, comedian/actor Bill Burr. You've probably seen his stand-up. He also acts in Breaking Bad, The Mandalorian, I'm sure some other stuff. And I actually think he's a pretty good actor. He has expressed his love for this band. You can find him talking about it on YouTube, but to make a long story short, he said he saw them play live for the first time a few years ago, and he said it was a life-altering experience. He said he never thought he would be into something like that. He said, "You're doing yourself a disservice as a human being if you've never seen them live." They were at a festival I was at a few years ago, but they were playing on a different stage. You know, I wasn't in their area, so a part of me, I guess, missed out. Since its formation, the band has released 8 studio albums, 6 EPs, and 8 music videos, and are still going today. We are reacting to New Millennium Cyanide Christ. That's the title.
Yeah. Cyanide Christ.
Thomas Hawk, the drummer, said that that's more of a dystopian take on a sectistic or extremist kind of cult vibe. I remember the inspiration came from suicide cults and stuff like that, where you have one leader that can take hundreds of people and just brainwash them and make them think he's Christ or the Savior. That's actually happened like over history. You know, there's always been tons of cults, and they basically try to form their own religion. You know, it's just not it. No, it's not the way. This is from the third album, Chaos Sphere, released in 1998. Interesting album work, for sure. And I'm not sure we've had a lot of songs from 98, to be honest. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. This is Meshuggah, New Millennium Cyanide Christ. We awake here? Boy, the sensitive people. Oh, I can't wait to see what y'all say about this one. This hurts my ears. I can't take it. Yeah, this is like the stereotypical, like, turn that racket off in your room. That devil-worshipping music. Stop right now. But I may have to take a visit to the dentist after this, because I just can't help but grind my teeth. You know, it's just... Oh, goodness gracious. I like this music video, though. What was the budget here?
Yeah, they just bought an RV.
Free. It was free.
The air guitar and drums, though.
Yeah, that's funny.
Fantastic.
I love it.
And you can tell, like, they're professional musicians because, like...
Oh, yeah, he was hitting on beat back there.
It's air guitar and drums, but it's, like, it's better than, like, what I do. They might as well have like an invisible instrument, in their hand, really. The guitar tone is sort of mechanical. Kind of reminds me of industrial metal. This one is probably a little more like offhand, I guess you would say. But they are substantially tight. But this stutter that's happening, like there is no room for error when you're doing that. Like if one person steps out of line, it's just gonna like ruin the whole thing. It's not gonna sound the same at all. But it's amazing how tight that is for this kind of rhythm. The singer, his name is Jens. He's one of the best shouters, for sure. His stamina and technique that he uses is demanding. Even if you don't like it, you cannot deny like how hard it is to pull that off.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could do that for over 30 years. Like, how do you do that for over 30 years, though? You have to have some sort of regimen that, you know, keeps you from being able to speak still. You know, maybe he just whispers any other time outside of music.
He just whispers to everybody?
Yeah. Maybe at home he's just like, hey, could you make me a sandwich?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Again, it's one of those metal songs that people who, like, have never listened to metal, this is just what they imagine metal sounds like all metal, you know, like just a bunch of shouting and that type of guitar. But it has an assertive and persistent sound that gets me hyped, I will say that. Use it to wake up your kids. How about that? They'll never be late to school again. I'll say that. It may even improve their grades.
That was hard. Hey, look at him, bro. What kind of sound is that? That's weird. It's like he's playing on a computer or something.
Yeah, it's that easy. You just do that on guitar, it's going to make that noise.
Yeah. What in the world?
I think that solo just had a panic attack. That's what it sounded like to me. It needs medical attention. No, the tapping is interesting there. It doesn't sound like a normal tapping pattern to me.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
Maybe he's doing it like on 2 strings.
Yeah, it's maybe not as low on the neck than it usually is.
Yeah, I don't know. But it sounds brainy
to
me. It's like you handed the guitar to Albert Einstein.
Or Dexter. Yeah.
Or Dexter.
Yeah.
This solo is the chalkboard, and you just see like all of the equations on it. Like the entire chalkboard is just filled with equations. And at the bottom right corner, you just see E equals MC squared. And you're like, oh, okay, I guess I kind of understand that. The hair, man. I love the hair. You've said it before. You would love to have that type of hair.
Yeah, just long, just be able to whip it around.
What would happen if we grew our hair out? Like, just like,
it.
No, I'm just saying, like, what would happen to our heads of hair individually if you grew it out?
Mine would not grow that straight. We would get like afro. I mean, Ryan would probably get an afro too.
I get an afro.
I was about to say,
I've had my hair long.
Yeah, y'all would probably have a more afro. I think mine would probably eventually grow down. It would just be really curly and wavy.
Yours would be interesting.
Yeah, mine would be interesting.
I don't know what it would do, to be honest.
Yeah, we know what y'all's would do.
It can go any direction.
Oh, yeah.
Mine could do anything.
No, I would probably just end up looking like the Wolfman, to be honest. I love that the microphone is a pin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering what was his hand. I thought it was a phone at first. I thought it was his phone.
You know you've made it in music when you're in a music video and the microphone's a pin. Let's run this brainy solo back. It really is like an interesting sound for sure. I love that hi-hat.
Yeah, that's fire. Oh, yeah, that was fire when he stopped.
So huge. God bless.
My goodness.
Oh, yeah. God.
Oh, that was fire.
Oh, it's really whipping out, boy.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, that dissonance in the back, yeah.
Oh, that's fire. Hey, his head bob is nice. I like the, look at his glasses.
Oh,
His
yeah.
head bob.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that man was chill the whole time.
See, he ain't got no hair and he's going hard, boy. He don't care.
Man, oh, man. Yeah, I love that backing guitar in the back. Oh, he's done.
He's out. He's out for the count.
I think the $1 million question is, though, is how did the glasses stay on? How?
Yeah.
Ty says that metal gives him a headache, and it does for me too sometimes, but it's a compliment because it makes your face, your head, and your body move in ways you never thought possible. I'm surprised I'm not deformed at this point, to be honest, with as much music as I've heard. I know the lyrics are well written, and there's a lot of meaning to this song. Performance is great, but honestly, you can just turn your brain off and just headbang to this. The stops and starts and the transitions are something I admire here. It's a song that sounds fast, but it's really not. This just mills and mills with exactness. But above all, I think it's just the muscle in this that draws me back to it. It's a strong declaration that resonates with me, for sure.
Pulling out all the vocabulary today.
Declaration.
Exactness and decoration.
That's right.
So this might be weird, but I actually enjoyed that song. Not gonna lie to you, I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
I think the instruments now are really good. Like you said, the preciseness of it, you can't mess up. And they did a really good job of it. And the music video was actually pretty entertaining, in my opinion. Even though it looked cheap, I was enjoying it. And I think his head bob is probably the best head bob I've seen so far. Yeah, he's like
standing up.
Yeah, hey, that was fire. So yeah, I actually kind of like that song. I don't know if it makes a playlist, but if somebody played it, I'd be like,
that's fine.
Hey, I like that.
Hey, if we can get you to like this song, we're doing something great on this channel. We have come a long way.
Yeah, I did not mind that song. I kind of liked it. And I will say about when he screamed, that just because he screamed, it's still impressive because it still sounds good when he screams. Because anybody can scream, but can you make it sound good in music? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like his scream still sounded on pitch.
He's still in key.
Yeah, exactly.
And dude,
which is pretty impressive.
That one note that he held, that like it kind of got overshadowed by the instruments, but you could still hear him going.
Yeah.
And I don't think I really heard that, like paid attention to that before, but I was like, oh my God.
He went for a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta be honest, I didn't love it. It's something about, I think, is it the djent thing where they kind of do it off beat where it doesn't kind of match? Is that what that djent is?
Yeah.
Yeah. That for me is always weird because I'm like, I'm listening to the guitar.
You can't catch the stutter.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And that's what always throws me off because the guitar's doing one thing and I'm trying to bob to the drums and I'm like, hold up, that's a different beat going on there. So then I get caught, it's just a little weird for me. And then the screaming, it's fine. So it's not my cup of tea, but I did like the drums though. The drums were fire. And when after the scream, when they switched to that beat at the end, I did like that. Because they were all together. So I think, it's just maybe just a djent thing that kind of just throws me off.
Yeah, I think you just have to like pick a groove and just try to follow that.
Yeah.
And then see if like you can couple like the other side of it. It's just music that honestly, like, again, I think you have to listen to certain types, certain genres for a while before you get used to it. But for me, this is a grass cutting song.
What?
Oh yeah. Because of like all the rhythm that we talked about, you kind of have to focus. And I feel like when I'm cutting grass, like I'm really focused. I'm really just like honed in on it. And also because it just has that automated sound. When you cut grass, it's a cycle. It's kind of like when I'm doing my lines here. It's like, it just flows well with it. So if you ever see me outside cutting some grass looking like Woody Woodpecker, you know what I'm listening to.
That Meshuggah.
Yeah, Meshuggah.
And I love the fact that they made this video and had fun with it. You really don't see videos like this, especially nowadays. Like, who's got that budget and doing that? It's showing how metal bands don't take themselves too seriously. I don't know why people think that, people that are involved in metal are different, but they like to party just as much as anyone else. They're just normal guys just like us. Oh, yeah. And, the average person has more in common with a metal fan or a metal musician than you think. Blame your parents for teaching you otherwise. One thing's for sure, that goes hard, and it's a mainstay for headbangers. You can just headbang to that the entire time. We'll get back to Meshuggah. That was a nice start. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, and as always, please tell us your views.
Thank you for subscribing and clicking that bell.
Peace out.